An Arsenal player is on the verge of signing a new contract, with a deal expected to be finalised later this week. In the meantime, exclusive updates from the Arsenal camp regarding the upcoming match against PSV have just been confirmed. Hello everyone. Before we get into the latest Arsenal news, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. The Gunners have a crucial Champions League match against PSV Eindhoven on the horizon. Meanwhile, they find themselves 13 points adrift of leaders Liverpool in the Premier League. This makes the upcoming encounter an important one to maintain Arsenal's confidence for the rest of the season. The squad will be missing several key players, including Tomiyasu, Jesus, Havertz, Bukayo Saka, and Martinelli. All of them remain sidelined through injury, making it more challenging for Arteta to put together his team. Of those, Martinelli is the closest to a return, although he did not train on Monday. It is understood that he is likely to remain out until at least next week. On a more positive note, the rest of the squad have been involved in training, with no fresh injuries to report. Miles Lewis-Skelly is available once more after serving a domestic suspension. His return gives Arteta more options ahead of both the PSV match and the upcoming clash with Manchester United. Several youth players have also been involved in first-team training. The three least surprising additions are Nathan Butler-Idiji, Ismail Karbia, and Tommy Setford. Butler-Idiji has been on the bench for recent matches, as he is capable of playing on the wing or as a centre-forward. Karbia, a striker who operates on the wing, was also on the bench against Forest last week. Setford is expected to join Neto on the bench, as it's common for Champions League clubs to field three goalkeepers. The other two players spotted in Monday's session were Alexei Rojas and Aif Ibrahim. Despite these additions, the squad remains light in attack, and Martinelli's return will provide a much-needed boost when it happens. In the meantime, Arteta's attacking options are limited to Trossard, Nwaneri, Merino, and Sterling. Arsenal are closing in on securing the signature of former Atletico Madrid sporting director, Andrea Berta. It has emerged that the Gunners have beaten AC Milan to his signature. With the position vacant following EDU's departure last year, the club are in advanced talks with the Italian executive. Reports from Gazzetta dello Sport suggest that Berta turned down an offer from Milan, who had him on their shortlist. It is understood that Milan have since withdrawn, believing Berta is ready to join Arsenal. Berta's career at Atletico Madrid saw him become one of the world's top football executives. He initially joined the international scouting department before rising through the ranks. Having left Atletico in January, he is now seeking a new challenge in his career. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Berta is the leading candidate to replace Edu at Arsenal. Discussions are ongoing, with the Italian having played a key role in Atletico's recent successes, including 2 La Liga titles, a Europa League trophy, and a UEFA Super Cup. Despite the advanced negotiations, the deal is yet to be finalised. When asked about the situation, manager Mikel Arteta emphasised that the decision ultimately rests with the club. He also stated that the decision would be made as swiftly as possible. The latest reports suggest that a final decision could be made as early as March. Meanwhile, AC Milan are reportedly assessing their options for the left-wing position. Arsenal's attacking duo, Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, are said to be on the radar of the Italian giants. With Rafael Leao's future uncertain, Milan are actively exploring potential signings to strengthen their squad. Leo has attracted interest from top clubs, with Chelsea reportedly linked with a move for the Portuguese forward. If he becomes available, he will undoubtedly be one of the most sought-after players in Europe. Milan are also said to be monitoring Jack Grealish of Manchester City, who has struggled this season at the Etihad. Due to injuries and his current form, it is believed he could be on his way out of Manchester City. For Arsenal, losing Martinelli and Trossard would be a significant blow, but the Gunners may consider cashing in if the right offers materialise. Reports suggest that Arsenal could entertain offers for both players, and Milan could make a move for either during the summer transfer window. Both players offer versatility, capable of playing across attacking positions, and Milan would be keen to bring them in. As for Grealish, despite his importance to Guardiola's side, he may be open to a new challenge after this season. If Milan do target Arsenal's forwards, Arteta will likely be forced to dip into the market for replacements. In that case, Arsenal could turn their attention to Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao as a potential option to fill the void left by one of their wingers. After a season plagued by injuries, Arsenal could be set to part ways with a few players. Mikel Arteta is looking to rebuild a squad capable of challenging for the title until the very end. Edu Gasper's tenure has come to an end, and all eyes are now on his successor. While Edu deserves credit for securing key signings and contract extensions, he has also proven adept at offloading players. Kieran Tierney is already on his way back to Celtic as his contract nears its conclusion, while a number of other loanees could also be heading out in the summer. With younger goalkeepers coming through the ranks, Estonian Karl-Heinz time could be running out. Arteta has shown little faith in Polish international Jakub Kiwior, making a return to Italy seem inevitable. Zinchenko, whose contract is nearing its end, could be another player Arteta looks to move on from. Tavares, currently on loan at Lazio, seems set for a permanent move. Lokonga, loaned to Sevilla, could also be eyeing a permanent switch to Spain. Fabio Vieira, who has struggled for form, may well return to Porto after a disappointing spell at Arsenal. Reiss Nelson showed flashes of quality during his loan at Fulham, but it's unlikely to be enough to secure a place in Arteta's plans. Marquinhos, on loan at Cruzeiro, is expected to remain in Brazil. As for Sterling and Neto, their loan spells simply didn't work out, and both are expected to return to their parent clubs. Arteta will be hoping for a squad shake-up as he strives to mould a team that can deliver the success he has long been hoping for. As the season draws to a close, there is growing speculation surrounding the future of one of Arsenal's key players. With his contract set to expire, Jorginho is expected to leave the Emirates, and several clubs have expressed interest. Flamengo, one of Brazil's most prestigious teams, has been particularly active in recent weeks, working hard to secure a deal. In fact, sources close to the situation have revealed that significant progress has been made in negotiations. A deal now seems all but confirmed, with Flamengo poised to offer the player a 3-year contract. The final stages are underway, and a pre-contract is expected to be signed within the week.